mentioned this at the top of the show. I'm really excited about this one. So this is our expandable clear drawer organizer with the silicone liner. What makes this brilliant? Remember I said if you've had those bamboo drawer organizers, maybe they haven't worked for you, they did not work for me, and I was always super frustrated. Number one reason why, it did not have notches. So every time I'd open and close that drawer, what would happen? This keep going in and in and in, and all of the items that were on the side kept coming up and up and up and getting squashed and spilling over to the side. But not with this one from Cella. We give you these locking notches. Truly, you can even hear it click. Do you hear that click? How it's just gonna lock right in that groove, and it finds the groove and it stays there. You don't have to worry about this fumbling, so every time that you push the drawer in and out, it's going to stay where it needs to. Customizable because you can decide how far you want to expand that as well. We have 3 colors. So we have Glacier Gray over here, and again, they all do come with that silicone liner. So then that way you can decide what color that you want, makes it easy to clean. If you've ever had crumbs in your silverware drawer, you know what I mean. You have this blue sky, and then over here we have redwood. Again, I do love that it's completely customizable, and if you want to pull this out and go ahead and use this for the wider items in your drawer, maybe it's your pie cutters. You know, they have that triangular pie server, or you have all of your other items that potentially are a little wider. Maybe it's your glass or your jar opener that tends to be a little large and bulky, or perhaps it is the can opener. It's a great utilization for those as well. But also think about this too. Have you ever had in your silverware drawer, I have no idea how it happens, because you put the silverware away clean, but yet somehow there's still crumbs and things inside that drawer. I don't know how it happens, but it happens at our house all the time. But what I love is it makes it easy for you to remove these silicone liners, take them to the sink, go ahead and give them a quick wash, and then put them back, because that mess is not in your cabinet. It's not ruining your cabinet or in that drawer. It's staying right inside, contained right here, and we give you that acrylic construction as well. Now, let me walk down here in the front, because we usually, yes, look at this, junk drawer. If you have a junk drawer, and maybe you have in your office, you have all those other items like your staplers, your highlighters, your pens, your pencils, the charging cables. Maybe this is where you want to store it as well. It's not just for silverware. It doesn't have to be. Here's that pie cutter I was telling you about, the ice cream scoop. Maybe it's your baster or your masher or your whisks or your honey dipper. You can do that as well. Put all of those in there, load them up. But the best part is that every time that you open and close this drawer, rather than things getting tossed all around and being thrown everywhere, they stay in their lane, if you will. Everything's going to stay in. So it doesn't matter how quickly, I speak from experience, I have 2 boys, they like to slam drawers and slam doors. And no more do we have to worry about things getting tossed around, and then we don't know where they are. And then you have to shuffle to the back of the drawer in order to find the ice cream scooper that was probably right in front of them. And just speaking from experience. But what I do love too is that for the silverware, when it comes to that customization, it's brilliant. You don't have to. If you measure your drawer, and speaking of measurements, it is 19 inches from front to back, 14.5 inches from side to side. That's, no, I apologize. 14.5 inches from front to back. It is 11.5 inches up to 19 inches. I do apologize. So it expands to 19 inches. So when you're thinking about measuring your drawer to see if it's going to fit, at its smallest point, it's going to be 14.5 by 11.5 side to side. So this is perfect for those standard 12-inch cabinets. They'll perfectly fit, but then adjust it as you want. If you have a 24-inch cabinet, it's going to absolutely fit in there for that drawer as well. Customizable, removable silicone liners, and again, you do get to choose your color, and all you're simply doing is choosing that liner color. Here's that redwood, which has been really popular today. And then we also have it in that blue sky, as well as the Glacier Gray. Complete acrylic construction, so it's nice and sturdy and durable, but also makes it brilliant when you want to see what's in there and keeping things in their lane, so to speak, because you don't want things to be flying all over the drawer. If you missed out on this earlier, this was really